Hey there, guys. This is Devin Paul again, your host of the Pan Series Daily, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about practicing. As we all know, practicing is actually a very crucial part to improving and developing your musicianship as well as your physical chops and essentially your feel of time and rhythms and things like that. So, how do you fit in the time to practice? Is one of the questions that I get a lot. And practicing doesn't have to be an hour or 2 hours or even 3 hours every day. You can just sit down for anywhere from 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes a day and still get the same results as somebody who's practicing. You're not going to get the results as fast just because you're putting in 10, 20 minutes, maybe even 15 minutes a day, but you will still be making progress every day. And I was reading The One Thing by Gary Keller. Here's the book. I was reading it actually today. And he said one of the questions that you should ask yourself every day is, what is one thing that you can do this week or today such that by doing it, everything else will be easier? What is one thing you can do today that will make everything else easier in your practicing? Everything else easier in your composing, in your actual improvisation, in your rudiments, things like that? And the answer to that question is practice. So if you're practicing, you're actually putting in the work with the metronome. So it's not just mindlessly playing around. There is a huge difference between actually playing and practicing. There's a different mentality, different approach to it. And with practicing, you're practicing things that you know you need to improve upon. You're not just practicing the same things over and over that you like. Like, let's say you like playing flamacus or paradiddles or double paradiddles. If you like playing those and that's all you're playing, you're going to develop those. They're going to be improved. You're going to have the cleanest flams, paradiddles, flamacus, Swiss Army triplets, North and South Pole, but that's all you're going to have underneath your belt. You need to be practicing the regular flams, the single stroke rolls, single stroke sixes, all of those things, all of your rudiments, your scales, all of your compositions that you're currently working on in order to develop them. It's not just going to happen overnight where you wake up and bam, there it is, you have the results that you want. So again, that's 10 to 20 minutes every day or even every other day. Just fit it into your schedule so that you're practicing something. Something is always going to be better than nothing. So with that in mind, what is it that you should be practicing? It's all completely dependent upon what you're working on, where you are in your development. If you're a beginner, you're not going to be wanting to be practicing extremely hard rudiments or extremely hard pieces of literature, or trying to improv similar to, let's say, Capico, Carlos Rodriguez, or even Colin Folk. You're not going to be on their same level. You can aspire to do those. You can be practicing, slowing down their videos, and actually practicing some of the things that you're noticing that they're doing. But you're not necessarily going to get to that point immediately. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of effort, not even a lot of effort, just a lot of consistency and dedication to get from being a beginner to being an expert to being a professional. And it takes time. So if you needed motivation to practice every day, if you needed permission from somebody to tell you that you can go for this goal, I'm here to tell you today that you can do it. I promise you, if you put in 10, 20 minutes a day, you will get to that expert level in no time at all. It's going to be less than 2 years, 3 years. If you're consistently practicing with a metronome, and practicing the things that you personally need to develop, you will get to that point of being a professional, of being an expert in your actual instrument. And this applies for everything. It's not just hand pans, it's not just steel tongue pans or tongue drums. It's everything. Same thing goes with the violin, same thing goes with the cello, same things go for like percussion, like even vibraphones, marimbas. Any instrument that you want to learn how to play, if you put in that time daily, you're going to get results. Actions essentially equal results. So long as you're putting in the work, you're going to get results. So yeah, that's essentially it for today's episode. I kind of kept it a little short. As I said, I am working full-time, studying at college full-time, as well as trying to manage this, so I do have to actually study. But if you guys have any questions or comments, send them to ask@thepanseries.com. That's the email. And you can also check out thepanseries.com. That is the official hub for the Pan Series. Alternatively, you can go to our Facebook page, the Pan Series, if you haven't already checked that out, or if you're not watching it on that forum. But yeah, join our community group. Lots of really great content coming out over the next couple of months, and a lot of really, really big hype from the community. So I'm super excited to bring you guys into this movement, and I can't wait to talk to you guys next time. So keep hype, fellow Panists.